EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From breathtaking Pebble Beach, California, it's live third-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Beautiful weather here in this early February fixture for golf fans, and if you're locked in winter's vice grip, well, this represents a bit of hope on the horizon as we check the leaderboard. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. And that a wonderful tee shot. It's in the fairway here to get this Saturday started. So now from just 76 yards away, here's his second. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
And this one might need a little bit extra encouragement, Rich, to make it up this slope, but all in all, not too difficult a putt.
Nearly had it, just going to wander a foot or so by. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't...
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
When you find yourself in the fairway on the second at Pebble, you have a great opportunity to take advantage of one of the easiest holes on the course.
That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
From 14 feet away. Good look at eagle. Nope. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. He's got it to minus 18. On to the 397-yard par 4 third, where some players drive it over the trees on the left to cut the dogleg, while others play it more conventionally. This is a pretty hole, the third, 397 yards, just a gentle dogleg to the left. And you do have the option, if you're longer, maybe you just take it up over those trees and cut the dogleg, leaving yourself very short shot in. Or you can play it out to the right, have a little bit more in, but still certainly with a good chance at birdie. That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing, high launch angle. That was just about perfect. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second to this par 4. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. Now this for birdie.
And this is when you'd expect to make more often than not. Not too much undulation, maybe just a slight move to the right.
Nicely done. He's looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. He moves to 19 under for the tournament. Wow, a day's worth of breathtaking shots, Frank, from the players and the Pacific Ocean. There it is, and this begins that beautiful 7-hole stretch along the ocean. Short, par 4, 4th hole.
And this is also where some of these decisions become quite critical. Do you try and drive this green 330 yards to the front, or do you worry about that?
That was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. After a big drive, he'll dig in for a second out of the sand. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he's going to stay at 19 under par. arrive now at the 189-yard par 3 called the New Fit. Despite being redesigned by Jack Nicklaus late last century, safest play here is to the left center of the green. And now problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off the tee. Now from an awkward lie, a second to the par 3. Smile. A very good putt there to save his par. He's going to maintain that substantial lead. Frank, here we are. Another good scoring opportunity. The dramatic par 5-6.
It's easy to have that view of Stillwater Cove on the right, but that, needless to say, is not the place to go. Those 5 bunkers down the left really determine your strategy off the tee. Plus, you're playing from elevation, nearly 20 yards extra off the tee. So that run out of 360 at the end of the fairway, believe me, that's in play.
It's going to be up the left-hand side. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced away. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
A dead-on look here for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. He gets it to 20 under par. Moving on to the 106-yard par 3-7. One of the most beautiful holes in the world. Craggy rocks, blue skies, and the beckoning Pacific beyond. Absolutely breathtaking. I mean, this is a clinic in how to play the game. Just keep everything hole high. Give yourself a look for birdie, and that's what he'll have coming up. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he moves to 21 under par.
Frank, as you know, of all the sports played on land, golf's the one with the best views. This is as good as it gets, but you need to focus now on what's ahead of you. This 8th hole is a real challenge, isn't it?
It certainly is. The temptation is to pull the camera out, but really it's about what club you're going to pull off this tee. There's 2 runouts on the right side, about 250 yards, left side about 270, and really that white rock is a great indicator of the line.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Beautiful tee shot, great position looking at this green, and there are no easy options here. You got bunkers up the left, bunkers on the right. You have balls that are going to find their way into the penalty area. Requires precision execution.
The run here, that a 3rd consecutive birdie. That means he'll get it to 22 under par. We finished the front side with what is often considered the most difficult hole at Pebble Beach, 483-yard par 4 9th, ocean all down the right and bunkers and deep rough on the left. No room for error here. That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing and a big drive as well. Now Noda his 2nd from the fairway.
He's got just a hair under 100 yards to the front, 117 to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if he were to stick this one close. Sand wedge takes flight. It's coming in just a bit right. Pretty average.
In my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Just going to sneak on by. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that is going to go in the books as a 30 on the front side, 5 under par.
Start of the inward half and another big and bold par 4, Frank, with the ocean yet again running the entire length of that right side.
Yeah, you call it the ocean, I call it the world's largest water hazard, but look again on the other side of the fairway, and you'll see those 3 bunkers. Needless to say, they have to be avoided. But you do actually have to hit your tee shot just inside those, because once again, you've got a fairway that tilts left to right.
That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done. Just 90 yards remaining here for his second into the par 4. This could be a good one.
That ball was always heading a little bit right, but inside 10 feet, there's nothing wrong with that on this hole.
Now this for another birdie. He'll say he should have made that. So that's in for par to start this backside, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Now we come to the 11th hole, and now the golf course heads up and inland, away from the water. Only 370 yards, best to be on the left side of the fairway. That will then open up the approach into what is one of the smaller greens here at Pebble Beach. Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're going to see. Front left hole location here as we await his second to the par 4.
It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
Sizable putt from 16 feet. Maybe a look to the heavens here. That didn't need much more. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is.
First par 3 now on the backside. Frank, this is sort of the forgotten hole, the 12th, 202 yards.
It is. It's in the corner of the golf course. If you look at the right side of the screen, it's very narrow, but that's actually the entry or the gateway. And the reason why I say that is that's the full width of the putting surface. If you're going to take the bunker on, you've got to carry the ball another 8 or 9 yards. But one thing in your favor is this hole plays 10 yards downhill.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Yeah, look out. Kind of sculled that one, and that's going to be over the green and into the rough. Out of the bunker to here. Now a third.
Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
Good stuff, though it is for a bogey 4. And fortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. The 13th here at Pebble Beach is sort of a forgotten hole. It's only 401 yards, a par 4, but I promise you'll remember it if you make a birdie here, and you'll have a good chance if you put it in the correct position off the tee.
The hook wasn't even that bad then. This is scratch sometimes.
Its way into the bunker. Gonna have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker.
Now, that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
Yeah, you really got to put a charge into it up that slope, and that is fairly well done. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he's going to remain at minus 21.
Frank, the 14th hole, par 5, it is one of the most difficult par 5s in championship golf, isn't it?
It certainly is, Rich. Not just because of the length of the hole, 570 plus yards, but reachable only really by the longest hitters in the right conditions. But it's the third shot. I've got to rank the third shot as probably the hardest short wedge shot, right up there with the 15th hole at Augusta.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch.
10-foot putt left.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. Next up, the 393-yard par 4 15. Tee shot in the fairway gives the players an excellent shot at birdie, but be careful losing it right onto that 17-mile drive. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second.
Took that away from the hole with a spin there.
And that's going to need some work, but it'll end up okay. A look at birdie here at 15.
Well, he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
To get up that slope, it is in for a birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that.
Par 4 16th hole, Frank, what's the right play off the tee?
You don't need driver here for a start, Rich. It's a long iron or even a fairway wood. Now, you see that big gaping bunker in the middle of the fairway? That's not really in play. 205 yards gets over that. But that's the line. If you look closely up the right there, those two bunkers, you just see a little sliver of the bunker, the left of the two on the right. That's sort of a no-no. So anything slightly left of that runs out about sort of 280 yards, that is prime. Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though. Just too much juicy grass between the ball and the club face. And it's always going to come up short out of that sort of light. That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
That is not the worst shot in the world, but obviously could have been better.
Certainly. Definitely hoping to try and get inside 3 feet, but it's a little outside that.
That's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. That goes down, but it's a 6 at the par 4. And he's going to fall to -20. If you stop for just a moment, it can really hit you where you are and what's happened here. This 17th hole at Pebble Beach, the par 3. Jack with a 1-iron that hit the flagstick in 1972 on his way to winning the U.S. Open Championship. And then a decade later, Tom Watson from just long of the green, chipping in for a birdie to beat Jack Nicklaus. Yeah, history made here at the 17th hole. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second.
See what I mean? Like, look at the bottom fucking line there, and that chip went up at a 45-degree angle left. It's just bollocks.
11 feet away.
Utter bollocks.
Oh, yeah, worth an exhale there. That's a good par save here at 17. And he'll stay at 20 under.
Wow, California still golden, depending on the
same with FIFA, same with any EA Sports game. If you start doing well, they're like, no.
It's a stunning hole, Rich. Not only a great par 5 because you have to make decisions on whether you want to go for this green and 2. But just how picturesque it is. The bunkers you obviously see down the left, just slightly right of the water. But those trees, the one especially in the middle of the fairway that you have to navigate with a tee shot, and the one short if you decide to lay up.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. That one was running so high. So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And he is in an ideal spot, just below the hole. I don't see any movement at all.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
See what I mean? It's just utter bullshit. That was perfect. The line was perfect. I did nothing wrong. The game just decided that ball wasn't going in. Fucking wow.
So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. That will be a third straight round in the 60s. So could lightning strike twice here for the rookie on top of the leaderboard after 54 holes. And Frank trying to win for the second time this season.
I would make them the favorite right now, Rich, too. I know they've just one win.